Board. Hello, everyone. It's Trevor Cormier here with Alex Kitten.
Hello.
And hello, folks. And we're going to discuss some with cancel culture and what people never want to point out. And
Yes.
exactly. Now, you know yourself that cancel culture started off canceling male celebrities, right?
Yes.
And
Also, I
yeah,
think cancel culture is just the gender neutral term to say females falsely accusing men.
yes,
It,
exactly.
it took off because this was something men who get accused against could really aggress against without pointing towards females.
Yes, exactly. Because as you see, there are some people who were canceled or threatened with cancellation. And the first one's R. Kelly. Now, I'm not sure of all of the situations. Okay, he's got the pedophilia thing going on that they. Jussie Smollett. I'm not. Let's see. More twists in our show. Well, rather than bog down with what they're for, why they're getting canceled, we'll see that they're mostly male. Ryan Adams.
Yes.
Okay, there's three. Michael Jackson. Their list so far has been 100% male. Shane Gillis. Okay. When are we going to get to a woman? Don Cherry. I don't know who you may not know who it is, but he's very popular here in Canada. He's a hockey commentator basically. And
Right.
so
So,
still, yes. Go ahead.
yeah, another entertainer.
Yeah.
I notice all of these men are in the entertainment industry, and
Yes.
they
That's true.
and they're getting tossed out.
Yes. Now, finally, we're getting to some couple women. Sarah Silverman. Now, this is important because she wore blackface. She actually had to wear blackface before she was even put on there. And I think she hasn't been canceled though, has she?
I don't know, but I find it really doubtful that she's really affected in any way.
Yeah, I think what happened is she quickly um, apologized and it was forgotten.
Yeah. Actually, here's an experiment you can do. Google search the names of each of these cancelled celebrities, compare the male names to the female names, and see what shows up.
Yes, exactly. Matter of fact, now Scarlett Johansson was actually saying that she should be allowed to. She was the only one that was fairly neutral that she should be able to play any person because she played Eon Flux, who is Asian. But these people don't even have, a concise, what do you call it? They don't stand by their principles because what was it? What was the Marvel hero there? The magician, Doctor Strange. They white-faced one of their characters. It was a white woman, and it was all right. And I think it was because she was taking the place of a an Asian man. So as long as it's uh, as long as it's a woman taking place of a man, they don't care that they're being whitewashed.
I actually don't really watch these movies, so I can't comment too
No,
heavily.
no, exactly. You're just let me. We talked about J.K. Rowling. J.K. Rowling has not been canceled as far as I know. Do you know?
Nope, she hasn't been cancelled.
No, as far as I know, she hasn't. Now, here's something about Twitter which someone talked about. For my own part, I would have forgiven and overlooked most of Rowling's fictional flaws and foibles, including the ugly moment of transphobia in her Robert Galbraith novel, The Silkworm. And this goes to show you that these people, they're willing to forgive someone like Rowling's, her, transgressions.
This
But
transphobia smear is not working on Rowling. She's got lots of support.
yes, She got low support because the thing is, people like Scarlett Johansson, I mean, she's more neutral, but Rawlings actually speaks, as far as I'm concerned, for women. Real
Yes.
women on the street do not want trans women who don't look, like women to enter their bathrooms. And so she's actually speaking for properly. And yeah, go ahead.
Real women don't want trans women who they consider to be men. All of them.
Yeah, that's right. All of them. And that's why she never can't get canceled. That and these people, like this person admitted, all of a sudden, if they like the person, then all their foibles are forgiven or forgivable. So
Yes.
if you're a guy who likes a male author and, they're accused of racism or something, he's got to go. There's nothing, no medium at all. There's no letting him off the hook.
Yeah.
But when they love their favorite person, all of a sudden, now it doesn't matter what they've done.
Yeah.
You know.
But it's like H.P. Lovecraft.
Yes.
And I'm wondering, when are the suffragettes going to get cancelled?
Yes.
For wanting to deny the vote to black women.
Yes, exactly. Matter of fact, I looked up and there was a discussion about changing. They had a particular, I don't know, award or trophy or statue, and they're thinking about revising it. But they never talked about getting rid of it or destroying it. Or you did. The women really, this what it is. I mean, this what it is. Canceling is all about, like you say, women going after men. And the reason why it's becoming more mainstream, the conversation, is because some women are actually getting touched, like Sarah Silverman and Scarlett Johansson. Once the girls start getting zapped, then it becomes a mainstream media problem. So when it started off with men and it was staying with men, there was no issue with these people. There was no issue.
Yes. And I doubt these women are getting cancelled in any way like the men are getting cancelled.
Yes, exactly. That's why when we showed this list, you don't see a lot of they don't even have their picture. Like all the men, they have the picture of the man, but they don't have the picture of Scarlett Johansson and Sarah Silverman. Why can't they?
It's like these are the faces you are meant to hate.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay, we were talking about it earlier. I just wanted to show you, Kitten, that this is Doctor Strange cast, and Tilda Swinton plays the Ancient One. Now, I believe the Ancient One is the Asian male who teaches Doctor Strange his magical abilities. So as you can see, they've whitewashed the Ancient One, but because it's a woman replacing a man, then it's forgivable. So I mean, all of a sudden, how come Tilda Swinton isn't getting canceled?
Very curious.
Yeah. Maybe it's because it's a nerd movie, for lack of a better term. It goes under the radar. But I mean, the fact these people are all over everything. So yeah, to me, it just shows you what their agenda really is.
Well, nerd movies are all mainstream, like geeky IPs, like superheroes.
Yes, exactly. So
they're as mainstream as you can get in this current age.
Yeah, so they just said it's okay because a woman's taken from a man. This is me saying this, So yes, Kitten, I'm sorry to interrupt you. I just wanted to bring up P.K. Russell's image, so people know who you're talking about. And you had an interaction with people in his threads in the comments. And would you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes. So it's not this video, it's a different video. But in that video, PK Russell and everyone in the comments was like, We are tired of cancel culture. And I was in the comments trying to debate these people and go, look, this canceling is just females accusing males. It only goes one way. So please drop this term. It's just wrong term. And that triggered a lot of people who were protesting, saying, no, you know, anyone can be cancelled. Look at Billie Eilish, this woman who got cancelled by Lady Gaga. And that is just a load of nonsense, because I looked up Billie Eilish on Google, and her name, it's just her stuff, her music, her usual search results. So she is not cancelled. She is just fine. And yes.
So why do you think she was canceled? Just because
she attacked Lady Gaga for wearing a meat dress.
Oh, right. I see.
So,
okay.
It's nothing like cancelling someone like Onision, who's accused of sexually grooming a minor. Right?
So, yeah.
And
exactly.
if you try to look up Onision on Google, all you get is, the accusations against Onision, how much he is destroyed.
Yes.
So like his whole online reputation has been destroyed. That is a difference by day and night.
Oh yes, mountains and molehills for sure. I mean,
Yes.
like we pointed out, a lot of these, the few women, I shouldn't say a lot, the few women that are actually targeted, usually they don't really get canceled. They can turn around and say, "Oh, I apologize, forget it," and things go on. Matter of fact, jkrowling, like I say, she has not been deplatformed, despite what she has said.
Also, in PK Russell's own video, he was going on about how he's tired of cancel culture, and he was listing out all the high-profile cancellations, and it was all females against males.
Yes. So when you pointed that out, how could these guys fight back? I mean, it's so obvious.
Yes. Like, I think it was like his Slazer was getting accused by his girlfriend. There was the names escaped the top of my head.
Yeah, you don't have to. I mean, people could actually go to that video if they want to take a look. And so this is what I find very, very frustrating. And the cancel culture has taken off.
James Charles was accused by Taddy. So a female against a male again.
Yes, of course. We're just recently, I mean, my feed just happens to bring up Noam Chomsky. Even he talks about it. But really, the only way it's going to take that it really gets, why it's been talked so much in the mainstream now, is that either the right high-level man, high-status man gets zapped, but for the most part, any women start getting affected. Yeah. So, I mean,
just remember the other name, Projed, got accused by his wife.
Ah, right, exactly. It's just another version of #MeToo. That's all it is.
Yes. It's the same movement. Nothing has changed.
Exactly. Now, we don't necessarily have to go much further on this. I think we've covered a lot. Is there anything else you can think of?
Not really.
No. Because our point really is very simple. Cancel culture is women punishing men.
Yes.
And of course, the hypocrisy of it only becoming mainstream once the odd woman starts getting zapped.
Yeah. And it's a euphemistic term as well. It just means Me Too and female false accusations against men.
Yes, exactly.
So,
and society as a whole cannot come to terms with this.
Yeah. Yes. People cannot tackle this cancel culture if they can't point to the women accusing them.
Yes, the elephant in the room. It's the
Yes.
same old same. Okay, Ken, thank you. I really appreciate that. I've been dying to talk about this for a very long time.
Sure thing.
Okay,
Yes. Very important topic.
we will end it here. Thank you, sir.